You're familiar with it, is to read it loud, clear, and let's underline the issues as they come up. Do it once more, please.
Okay. Walking in this city that's along a waterway, and I have two things with me that I think belong to my mother. A big coat and some kind of thing to step onto and ride, which I was able to use to go down this one steep place.
Go ahead.
At one point I walked out by the water and left both of those things sitting on the ground. And when I turned around to come back and get them, I was anxious to get them before I lose them. Issue. But the thing was, I was wandering farther and farther from where I was supposed to go. Problem. I started out to take a short walk to see if I could get there a different way. And I kept finding that I was cut off from getting back. But I kept walking farther away.
Mm-hmm.
And there were all these places that I walked by that had no access back to the water. Hotels and places where people were having big receptions and people were doing these real advanced exercise type things. They were art forms. The exercises were. One huge wedding. One huge group was learning how to fish. And I was walking by all this stuff, interested in getting back to the water, and interested in being able to figure out how to get back to where I started from without turning around and going all the way back.
Goal, everyone? Goal? Clear? She left something. She wants to return to it.
Yes.
And whatever she's doing, she's getting further and further from it. I'm wandering further and further from where I was supposed to go. And would you not agree these themes reappear?
Yes.
And you have various strategies of how to get back? And all your strategies?
Bad.
Now,
Now, as soon as you lifted it up away from the literal level and just took it on the ideas, you know, just the rush of things just flood in that I would like to get back to. You know, the usual primary goals that have been left on the desk, or you know, at least a feeling state comes over that I think that there are things left on the table that I want to do. You know.
That you have left, that you...
Yeah, but the dream has me leaving two specific things lying around.
That's exactly...
I can't put names on things.
That's why we don't worry about that.
Okay.
Go to the line, please, that describes them. Remember them, please. Go to the dream. Now we'll go for the images.
Okay. Two things with me that I think belong to my mother.
Good. Look here. Two things that I think belong to my mother. Go ahead.
A big coat. And
Describe it.
Okay, like the biggest fur coat you ever saw in your life. Like
Pardon?
ridiculous.
The what?
Fur, like
Fur.
massive fur
No.
coat.
What? No. Go ahead.
Like
Massive
I'm
fur
trying to
coat.
think now. The animal protection people are gonna die. I don't think it was mink, but it was probably it's one of those dark. No, it's a reddish brown fur. Fox. Fluffy, yeah, like a fox.
Go ahead. Good. Thank you. Come on, more.
Just oversized too.
Yeah. Massive.
Right.
Large.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead. Well, just talk about that kind of a coat for a minute. Massive.
I don't own one, but I wish I did in a way. I mean, if an animal hadn't had to die for it, I would probably want to wear it.
Pardon, what? Say it again, please.
If an animal didn't have to die
Yeah.
to make the coat,
Yeah.
you know, I like those coats.
Did you say love?
I love it.
I'd love it, thank you.
To have one. I'd love to have a big, huge box coat.
Okay. I'd love to have it.
Right.
Right? More?
I came up
Come on.
with that idea a long time ago.
Yeah, but come on. We're in the dream. That's
It's my
easy.
mother's coat, so she had those. She had all kinds
Oh,
of
it's your
fur
mother's
coats
coat.
before it became unpopular.
Oh, she had one of these.
I don't think she had.
Okay, all right,
That's the
all right,
thing.
all right.
I don't
But
think
she did
had
have
a
fur
box
coats.
coat, but
Yeah.
she had lots of fur coats.
Yeah. Which I imagine she used as a throw rug, or how did she use it?
Go out in the evening.
Important? Significant?
Dress up.
Dress, okay. All right. So I'd love to have it. You see, whatever this, all the meanings we can attach to that,
Right.
that's what you,
What do you know?
that's what you love.
What do you know? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm more glamour in me than I thought.
Come on, let's do it then. It's something to go out. Come on,
Right.
something to go out with. Come on, more. Fancy, important event.
And they're also very practical, very warm. They're long.
I'll put it practical too, don't
They
worry.
cover your legs.
Practical,
In the
warm,
snow and,
down to your legs, right? Go ahead.
and the cold, right?
Yeah, but it's also, it's probably very ugly, shabby, and things.
Oh, it's truly beautiful.
Really?
Really beautiful.
Pardon me, you have to tell me that because I wouldn't have guessed. Thank you. Now let's do it better now. Come on.
It is.
Beautiful? Come on, more.
Regal.
What?
Regal. R-E-G-A-L.
Gal. What's that mean? Come on, please. Come on, what does it mean? It's beautiful, regal.
Confident and God, it has a lot just in that one coat. Wearing a coat like that.
Wood. Come on, look here.
It's very cozy, comfortable.
Cozy,
You know, self-assured, confident.
confident.
Oh my God, all that's in a coat?
Yes.
That's a great
Yeah.
coat.
Yeah. But we're not finished with it. I got to get you in it. Come on now.
Oh man. Let's see.
See, we were on. See, you have to tell me about red, brown, dark. Right. Add to this. It's beautiful. It's regal. It's also practical, warm. It brings down all the way to the level of your legs.
Right
Right?
coloring. It's the right coloring for me.
I don't know what that means. What's that color for me?
They're
What is it?
reddish, it's reddish, blondish, brownish. That's probably the colors of all the colors in my hair, except the real one.
See, best for me. See, we take everything that she associates with it. We then talk about that coat with this in mind.
That I left it blind.
That's right. Hey, let's go back now. Could you do the same thing, please, with that instrument?
The other thing?
You didn't call it.
It's a thing to step onto and ride.
Yeah, something I step onto and ride.
Now, this is not something that exists that I've ever seen.
Okay, that's good. But you step on it
You step on it
and
and you ride on it.
ride on it. And when you do
It's
that,
not motorized and
it's not motorized, but you can use it to go down
steep places.
steep places. Interesting.
Yeah.
What way?
Well, because even in the dream, I noticed that it was impractical. It didn't appear to be what you would use to go down steep places, but it worked.
Ah, it worked for this kind of purpose, to go down steep inclines safely. It
Yeah,
worked.
It worked.
What do you notice between the two images now of the coat